YouTube is an interesting animal. It is, and it has given a lot of people all the figgy pudding and some people none. Now, it has always frightened me in regards to what would happen if, you have everything and then it slips from your hands. And this is a story not about politics, but self-destruction, possibly. Okay, so what's going on here? Because there's a video and an article, so I'm going to start with the article first. So what are the allegations against Erik Van Conover? Clip of YouTuber's emotionally charged bail hearing goes viral. So YouTuber Erik Van Conover has been charged with attempted murder after allegedly, again, want to be clear, attempting to run over a police officer while under the influence of alcohol. The YouTuber has since denied the allegations, calling the situation a massive misunderstanding. Well, I hope that cop has his body camera on because things ain't looking too cash money, okay? Now, again, hey, innocent to proven guilty in the court of law. Okay, these are right now the allegations. Just want to be clear on it. Allegations here, okay? The YouTuber was also allegedly overspeeding or going 55 miles per hour on a road with a 35-mile-per-hour speed limit. Authorities then pursued him, which resulted in an 8-mile police chase, which I'm willing to assume that the dash cams are on. I'm going to assume. After the police officer exited his vehicle, Conover allegedly pointed his car directly at him before accelerating and striking him, supposedly throwing him between 20 to 40 feet away. My goodness, there was supposedly an amateur drone operator, oh boy, who had captured the entire altercation on video. Conover then allegedly drove for nearly 30 miles before being pulled over. So Erik Van Conover is known for creating videos, don't get mad and punch the screen, covering extraordinary architecture on his YouTube channel. The 35-year-old maintains a massive following on the Google-owned platform with 3 million followers. Wow, but great, okay? You have all the figgy pudding. Why would you do this to yourself? He was present at his court hearing regarding the incident through video conference on March 17th, 2025. So we're going to play the video. And look, this is probably a very frightening situation that he is in, but here we go. Prepare yourselves.
I have everything right here, and it's all been falsified. If anyone dares try to test my mental confidence, I will eviscerate every single person with my intelligence right now. And that's not being egotistical.
Police paperwork says the pursuit.
When you say something like that, people are going to be raising an eyebrow.
Started after Conover was going 55 in a 35. After 8 miles, Conover stopped and an officer attempted to de-escalate the situation, but Conover allegedly drove at him and hit him in the leg and then sped off for another 28 miles.
Our Father who art in heaven.
The paperwork says the officer
Yes, he did pray.
Was thrown 40 feet, suffering a leg injury. Conover is facing several charges, including attempted murder.
Mom, thank God, look at me.
Today in court, Conover was outspoken, claiming that he's a public figure because of his nearly 3 million subscribers on YouTube and saying this was part of a, quote, police sting against him.
All right.
Okay, Erik.
All right.
They're here to help you.
The state asks that he remains in preventative detention.
The state's position is that when a law enforcement officer...
Well, look, hey, listen. Being in jail, defending yourself, going to court, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of emotions you're feeling here. But, listen, dude, just because you got 3 million subscribers on YouTube, I mean, no, like, even my audience be like, well, who is he? Who is this person? Like, no one cares, okay? At the end of the day, no one's really going to care. But, dude, you got to keep it together here. It's not looking good.
Because of his nearly 3 million subscribers on YouTube and saying this was part of a, quote, police sting against him.
All right.
Okay, Erik.
All right.
They're here to help you.
The state asks that he remains in preventative detention.
The state's position is that when a law enforcement officer signals for you to pull over and stop, you should do so.
He has had a chance to review the police reports in this matter and denies these allegations. He does not agree with the reports as they are stated.
The defense asked that he be released, saying he's not a threat to the public and has no criminal record. Police say he was arrested Friday night for a separate drunk driving charge, which Conover denies.
I've been sober from alcohol for 1,558 days, so to press me on a DUI, I'm a public figure.
The judge did hold Conover in preventive.
When you say you're a public figure, you're like, yeah, okay, I get it. But dude, if you drink and drive, again, it's the allegations that are in there, right? Dude, it's not safe. And plus, having the police chase you for like 30 miles is not a good thing. I think we can agree on that. 30 miles? 30 miles? Like, they got the dash cam footage. Seriously.
I've been sober from alcohol for 1,558 days, so to press me on a DUI, I'm a public figure.
The judge did hold Conover in preventative detention. He's due back in court next week for a probable cause hearing. In Conway, Kelly O'Brien, WMUR, News 9.
1,400 and
Now, this was a month ago
44 days
before he got arrested.
4 days sober from alcohol today. Welcome to episode number 1 of my podcast, Building Legacy.
Yes, building legacy. Great. So just one other thing here, too. Just a little bit more on this.
If anyone dares try to test my mental confidence, I will eviscerate every single person with my intelligence right now. And that's not being egotistical.
Erik Conover built a YouTube empire on luxury real estate with nearly 3 million subscribers and viral celebrity collabs with Chris Hemsworth and Ryan Serhant. But today, Conover is making headlines for an attempted murder charge. According to authorities, the real estate vlogger tried to run over a New Hampshire police officer with his Jeep. Police say Conover was speeding 20 miles over the limit when an officer pulled him over. Conover allegedly put his car in reverse, aimed directly at an officer and hit him, launching the officer between 20 and 40 feet before taking off again. Conover insists it's all a misunderstanding, claiming authorities mistook him for someone else. In court, he did not hold back, saying,
I have everything right here and it's all been falsified. Oh, thank God, look at me.
He also accused local authorities of brutality and mistreatment in jail, reciting the Lord's Prayer, peppered with curse words during his hearing. Aside from YouTube, Conover was once listed as a realtor with Nest Seekers International. Nest Seekers announced his joining in 2020, but by 2021, he'd posted a video saying he was no longer selling and focusing on his YouTube career instead. He was arrested days before the attempted murder charge on a separate DWI case, which he also denies. Records show he faces multiple additional charges, including first-degree assault against a police officer, reckless conduct with a deadly weapon, and disobeying an officer. For now, Conover is in legal limbo, held without bail while he awaits his next hearing on March 25th. So, the man who once walked $100 million homes is now fighting for his own freedom. To keep up with the...
Damn. Once top of the walk, now just a regular schmuck. He's going through the whole system. So, all right, what can we take away from it? The reason why I wanted to cover this and then speak about this is because I find it fascinating in the realm of social media when people have everything and then they lose it all. And it's always something that I consider like, okay, like, is there a moment where like there's a snap where all of a sudden you think that the things will keep on going over and over and over again, like in the good times. And the thing is, addiction or either that any other kind of substance could play a role. Again, see these allegations. Again, he's defending his defense. He's a right to defend himself against these allegations. I'm pretty sure there's going to be a huge ordeal with the process with the courts and whether or not he is sentenced or he's able to walk out of it. But it's a fascinating case study of the realm of social media, especially as he uses his own subscriber count. Let me let y'all know a little secret. The courts don't care about that. All right. I mean, you have that douchebag all the way over there across the ocean, Johnny Somali, Ramsey Khalid Ishmael, who made a complete jerk of himself, calling himself a public figure and that he's got all that clout by being nothing more than a nuisance in South Korea. The courts don't care. Nobody cares. Once you are in the court system, the system does not give a damn who you are, be you the prosecuting side or the defense side. It's all the matters of what you have for the burden of proof. And right now, that drone operator and possibly all the cops' dash cams could play a heavy uh-oh to homie right there. Just remember that. And also random element. I'm going to give you the final word on this one. And I think you hit the nail on the head. You got that home run homer. When mental illness becomes a form of entertainment, and that goes for all social media. It's a crazy, crazy world out there, folks. Keep your heads on a swivel. Really, as a favor for old Kit Kat for me, keep your heads on a swivel. Do that for me.